Everyone can see, right? Polynomials. You people can also see, right? So we'll start with the polynomials. Okay. So in 9th standard also you people have studied about the polynomials, right? You people have studied about the polynomials. So we'll start with the brushing up little bit concepts and whatever the extended portion you have in this chapter. Okay. So polynomials, how you will write the general form of the polynomial?
Ax plus b plus c equals 0. No,
okay, quadratic. General formula you will write it as, or the general way of writing the polynomials, you will write it as a power n to the x power n plus a power n minus 1 into x power n minus 1. Okay. It continues until you will get a naught. Okay. General form how we write the polynomials. Okay. For example, if you consider, you can write 5x square plus 6x plus 2. Okay, this is a polynomial where it is a quadratic polynomial. 5x square plus cx plus 2. What is that? It is a quadratic polynomial. Correct. So here x, the power of the x, right? The power of the x is 2 here. Correct. So we call the degree of the polynomial. Degree of the polynomial is 2 here. Degree of the polynomial is 2. That is, the highest power of this polynomial is 2. So we call it as a degree as 2. So since the degree is 2, we call it as a quadratic polynomial. We call this as a quadratic polynomial. Okay. And what is the condition to be a polynomial? See, all expressions you cannot say it's a polynomial, right? So there is some condition by
the degree should be whole number.
Correct. The degree of the polynomial should be a whole number, then we call it as a polynomial. The degree of the or any power of the polynomial. Here also, right, here it is 1. Okay. But if you have another example, if I write like this, here we cannot say this is a polynomial, correct? Because the power of the x here is 1 by 2. The power of the x is 1 by 2. So always the power of the x or the power of the variable in a polynomial, it should be always an integer, positive integer. Then only we call it as a polynomial. Okay. So then we call it as a polynomial. So this is a polynomial. So this one we don't call it as a polynomial because the power of the x here, it is half. That is not a positive integer. Okay. So whenever the power of the x is an integer, positive integer, then we call it as a polynomial. Then that expression, we call it as a polynomial. Okay. So this is the introduction about the polynomial. So in this chapter, for this year, what we have, like from the graph, like how to find the zeros of the polynomial. From the graph, how to find the zeros of the polynomial. Then we have like how to find the solution for the polynomial or the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. Then what is the relationship between these? What is the relationship between the zeros of the polynomial? Okay. All these we try to study in this chapter. Okay. All these we try to study in this chapter. So this much you understood, right, Taman? You understood, no? You are able to hear me clearly and you can see, right? Okay. So this is like what and all you have in this polynomial. Now first we will try to find the value of the polynomial. That is, if you substitute some value for x, so what is its value? We will try to find that. Then we will try to find the zeros of the polynomial. Okay. Now start writing the things. Okay. Polynomials. keep separate book and write notes neatly. This time it is very important to write the notes neatly, correctly, whatever you are doing during exam time and the test time. It will help a lot for you to revise, to clarify your doubts. It will help. Okay. First one, you write down this. Find the value of polynomial. Find the value of the polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10 at x is equal to 2. At x is equal to 2. So find the value of the polynomial x square plus 7x plus 10 at x is equal to 2. Okay. So what we have, p of x is equal to x square plus 7x plus 10.
20.
So P of 2 will be equal to, that means instead of x, wherever x is there, we will substitute it by 2. The value of the x as 2. Okay. So what you will get here? 2 square plus 7 into 2 plus 10. Okay. So you will get it as 2 square is 4. 7 2s are 14 plus 10. Okay. So what you will get here? 24 plus 10. How much you will get? P of 2?
18 plus 20,
24 plus 7 2s are 14, 2 square,
28.
plus 10.
Plus 4. Plus 4. 14 plus 4, 18. 4 plus
14 plus 10, 24. 24 plus,
28.
yeah, 28. Okay, here I've written. Okay, I've written here. Okay. These two I've added. Here 4, it is equal to 28. Now do P of 1, what you will get?
17.
You are getting 17. Okay. 18 is the answer. Correct, 18 is the answer. 1 plus 7 into 1 plus 10. So you will get it as 1 plus 7 plus 10. You will get it as 18. So P of 1 is equal to 18. Now try with P of minus 2. P of minus 2. That is, instead of x, you have to put minus 2. Okay. Instead of x, put minus 2 and calculate how much you are getting. 0. So minus 2 is called as the 0 of the polynomial. Again I repeat. See, P of minus 2 you are getting 0, right? So that means what? Whenever you put the x value as minus 2, you are getting the total function value as 0. That means minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. So for that value of x, you are getting the total function value as 0. Hence, minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. Okay. So here, when you substitute minus 2, you are getting total answer as 0. So minus 2 is the 0 of the polynomial. That means for which value of the x you are getting the total answer 0. So that value we will call it as 0 of the polynomial. Okay. So that we also call it as 0 of the polynomial. We also call it as solution of the polynomial or finding x of the polynomial. Okay. So whatever, for which value of x you are getting total answer 0, we will call it as 0 of the polynomial. Okay. Or it is also called as a solution for the polynomial or finding x for the polynomial. Okay. This is done. Everyone written? Now we wrote, right, x square plus 7x plus 10. So now we will try to find the zeros of this polynomial. Okay, now x square plus 7x plus 10 is there, right? So find the zeros of the polynomial. So you have to find the zero of this polynomial. So one problem I will do, then you can do. I think many people know that. Even in the ninth it is there. Okay. So we have like x square plus 7x plus 10. Okay. So what we will try to do here, middle term splitting. We will try to split the middle term to find the solution for this polynomial or finding the zero of this polynomial. Okay. So you have x square here, you have 10 here, right? The constant, multiply the constant and the x square term here. So what you will get, 10x square. We get it as 10x square. So 10x square, I will split into two terms such a way that when you add them, you have to get 7x. When you multiply them, you have to get the 10. So try to get with the factors. Factors for 10, what are the factors for 10? Yeah, 5 and 2. Yeah, correct. So you can write it as 5x and 10x. So if I multiply, what I will get, 5 2s are 10. X into x will be x square. So when I add them, 5x plus 2x. Okay. See here, we have x, same variable, same power, then we can add. Again, I repeat, whenever we have same variable and same power, then we can add. Okay, so here 5x and 2x is there, 5 plus 2, 7, so 7x you will get. So I can write 7x as 5x and 2x. Now x square plus, instead of 7x, I can write it as 5x plus 2x plus 10. I can take x common here. So you will get it as x into x plus 5 plus, here I can take 2 as common because 10 has 5 into 2, correct? So 2 common here. So what else is remaining? Starting, if anyone having doubt, you can do 2x by 2. How much you will get? X. This x I am writing inside plus 10 by 2, it is 5, right? So plus 5. So you will, I'll take again common x plus 5. You will get it as x plus 5 into x plus 2. Correct? Now equate them to 0. X plus 5 is equal to 0. X is equal to minus 5. Then x plus 2 is equal to 0. You will get x is equal to minus 2. So these two are called as the zeros of the polynomial. Same thing we tried with x is equal to minus 2, right? We got answer equated to 0. Correct? So that was the zero of the polynomial. So we are using this method to find the zeros of the polynomial. Okay, and this we call it as alpha 1 minus 5, beta as minus 2. Okay, clear? Start. Right. Here, this is a quadratic equation, right? When you write that in standard form, what you will call it as ax square plus bx plus c. And when you compare with the equation here, what is a? A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is the constant, right? A is the coefficient of x square, b is the coefficient of x, and c is a constant. So when you compare here, a value is equal to 1, b value is equal to 7, and c value is equal to 10. You will get. Okay, and we have the relation alpha plus beta. Whatever you get alpha and beta, that is equal to minus b by a. We have the relation alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. and alpha into beta value will be equal to C by A. Okay. Now we will try to verify that. That is, find the alpha plus beta, then find minus b by a, check whether we are getting equal or not. Okay. So alpha is what? Minus 5, beta is minus 2. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 5 minus 2. So alpha plus beta is equal to minus 7. Okay, so minus b by a will be what? Minus 7 by 1. So hence we got alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And this will be always true. For every polynomial, this relation will be true. Okay, sometimes they ask to verify. So whenever you verify, you are getting their equal. That means whatever you would have done, the answers alpha and beta will be correct there. That will be the verification for you. Okay, then alpha into beta will be equal to C is what you will get. Alpha is minus 5, beta is minus 2. So minus into minus plus 10 you got. Then C by A, it is 10 by 1. So here also we got the same thing. That means what? Alpha into beta is equal to C by A. This is the relation what we got. Okay. And hence we have verified the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. Right. Done, everyone? Written? Try this one, second one. Then we'll do in the book. Try once. X square minus 2x minus 8. So first multiply constant and the x square term. Then try to split. So that multiply you should get the, then if you add them you should get minus 2x. X is equal to minus 2. See, listen here. This is x square. Here you have minus 8. So minus 8 x square you have. Okay. So whenever you are getting minus here, one term should be plus, other should be minus. Because minus into plus will be minus. Correct? If you take plus also you will get plus. Or if you take both minus, then also you will get plus. So one term should be plus, other term should be minus. That is subtraction of two numbers, you should get minus 2. Understood? Now again I repeat, see, here you are getting minus means one term should be plus, other should be minus when you are taking. Okay, so you have to get 2 here. That means subtraction of two numbers you should get 2, like that. So what are the factors of 8? Either 8 into 1 or 4 into 2 you can take. Here 8 minus 1 is 7, so I can't use this. 4 minus 2 is 2, so I can use this. Okay, so I can write minus 8x square as 4x and 2x. Here this is minus, right? So bigger number should be minus, smaller number should be plus. Okay, because here I should get minus 2x, no? So bigger number should be minus. Okay, when I multiply, what I will get? Minus into plus minus. 4 2s are 8 minus x square I'm getting. When I'm adding, or what you call it, maybe or the subtraction. See here, listen. 1 minus 1 plus. Whenever you have 1 minus other plus, you are doing actually the subtraction between the two. That is 4 minus 2 is what? 2. 2x now. And put the sign of the bigger number. Again I repeat, see, 1 minus other plus means do the subtraction. 4 minus 2 is 2. And here which sign I have to put? I have to put the sign of the bigger number. So minus. That is why I took bigger number minus, because here you have minus. Okay. So what I will get here? X square. Instead of minus 2x, I will put minus 4x plus 2x. Okay. And minus 8 here. So x, if I take common, what I will get? X minus 4 plus, here what I can take common? 2. So what else is remaining here? X minus 4. I will get x minus 4 into x plus 2. Okay. Now equate it to 0. X minus 4 is equal to 0. So you will get x is equal to 4. Minus 4, when it goes to the other side, it becomes plus 4. Starting we do slowly, so that whatever the simplification methods, all these you will be able to understand. After going, you can do it little bit faster. Okay. So now x plus 2 is equal to 0. So you will get x is equal to minus 2. Okay. So alpha I can take it as 4. Beta I can take it as minus 2. Everyone got same thing? Hmm? Hmm. Now verify this. So first alpha plus beta. It is equal to 4 minus 2. So it is 2. Now what is a here? Coefficient of x square? 1. B? Minus 2. C?
8.
Minus 8. Okay. So minus b by a will be minus of minus 2 by 1. That is 2 you will get. And if you see here, alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. And this is also verification for you. Once you are getting like this, whatever you have done until now, it will be correct. Okay. Alpha into beta is what? 4 into minus 2. So alpha into beta is equal to minus 8. Huh. C by A. Now C is what? Minus 8 by A is 1. So that is equal to now minus 8. Same thing you are getting. Therefore, alpha into beta is equal to C by A. So we have verified. Understood? Write down whatever these things. Starting will go slowly. So all simplification methods, if you would have not studied properly in 8th, 9th also, you'll be able to do. Okay. And now if you have holidays or even if you have school also, I don't think much will be there, right? Now only you start reading every day, little bit, little bit. Okay. Every day if you start studying little bit, it will not become too much burden for you. No required like 3 o'clock you should get up, study. It is 10 standard, nothing like that. Every day, little bit correctly. If you start reading, it will be very easy. You can easily cross 90. Okay. And don't take lightly like 9th standard. I know 9th standard, most of them it's fine. It will be like that. But 10th standard, take little bit seriously. Every day, study whatever we have done. Go home and read once. Understood? No, everyone. This one. Done? Written? Next one, try this. 4s square minus 4s plus 1. So what you will get? 4s square. I can split minus 4s as minus 2s plus 1. So here I will take common as 2s. If anyone having doubt, you can first start with like this by 2. So what is remaining? 2s. So write that 2s. Then minus 2s by 2s, it is minus 1. So you will get it as minus 1. Here you don't have any common factor. And I need here plus inside. But here it is minus. So that is why I will take minus 1 as a common factor. Okay. So minus 2s by minus 1. What I will get? Plus 2s. And plus 1 by minus 1, I will get minus 1. So I will write inside minus 1. and here both the terms you should get the same. Then it is like whatever you have done until this will be correct. Okay, so 2s minus 1 into 2s minus 1. So 2s minus 1 is equal to 0, 2s is equal to 1, s is equal to 1 by 2. Same here you will get s is equal to 1 by 2. So you are getting equal roots. Alpha is 1 by 2 and beta is also 1 by 2. Okay. Tomorrow we'll continue.